Hey, what's up everyone, it's your girl Brain Shanae, and today I'm going to be sharing with you my October wrap-up, so please stay tuned. And I am back, and if you are new to my channel, welcome. First off, I want to say that I have read a total of 5 books in October. I know that may not be a lot to you, but it's a lot to me, especially having 3 children and also pretty much being a teacher to my 5-year-old who's in kindergarten. Let's go ahead and get started with these 5 books that I have read in October. So the first book that I read in October, which I really loved and I was part of a book tour for, and that is Daughters of Jubilations by Carolee Cochran. This book was amazing. I give it a 5 out of 5 stars. It's located in deep in Carolinas, where we deal with a beautiful, beautiful girl, by the way. Excuse me. And her name is Evie. But Eveline is her real name, but for short, Evie. And she's pretty much, she is a person of powers, but other people would consider her a witch, but she is a person that has powers, and what she considers her powers, or what she calls her powers, is jubing, which is for short for jubilations. And I love this book so much. I love her character. I love her best friend. I love the romance also involved, and there's also mystery in this book. I feel like it was like a thriller as well, which I consider it sort of like a thriller, but I gave it a 5 out of 5 stars. I did a whole review about it since I was part of Hear Our Voices book tour, which I'll leave up above in the link so you can watch that video. I won't get into more about it because once you're done with this video, you'll go see that video so you can get more perspective of what this book is about. But I gave it a 5 out of 5 stars because it was an amazing read. I wasn't bored. I was in tears at the end, but I was also happy too. It was an amazing read. So 5 out of 5 stars for this one. Next book I was also part of a tour for. I believe this is her debut book. I could be wrong, but is When Life Gives You Mangoes, right here. And it is going to be by Corinne Gedden. I was also part of Hear Our Voices book tour for this book as well. Gave it a 5 out of 5 stars. And this is considered, I think it's considered young adult, but I think it could be more like middle grade in a way, where a girl right here, Clara, she sees ghost, but we don't know that until the very end. So if you want to know more about what I thought of this, you also got to watch that video as well, which I'll leave up above. But like I said, I give it a 5 out of 5 stars. It's really, I love the culture and everything. Like, even the cover is gorgeous, and I just love everything about it. I love Clara, and I will say her cousin Gaina I wasn't such a fan of, but you will know what I'm talking about if you go see that video after this one. So here is this one, 5 out of 5 stars. Next book, I read this because it was companion with If You Come Softly by Jacqueline Woodson, and that is Behind You. I wanted to read this because I read If You Come Softly and I enjoyed it so much. I wanted to know what happens next, about Jeremiah, all his friends mourning for him due to a police officer racially profiling him and shooting him in the back while he's walking through Central Park. It was a heartfelt book. It was heart-wrenching. It was very emotional, I feel, for sure, due to the circumstances of Jeremiah. And then you have what his friends are going through as he is gone. But as they're talking about him and mourning for him and grieving for him, he's still there in spirit, and he's still staying there, trying to figure out, well, please don't cry. I'm still here. I'm still here. Don't think that I'm gone, like officially gone. I'm still here in spirit, what have you. But this, like I said, heart-wrenching book. I love it. I love Jacqueline Woodson's writing. It is beautiful. So, so beautiful. So I read this book, a 5 out of 5 stars, of course. Next book that I read, which I kept hearing so many great things about this author, Sylvia Moreno Garcia, and that is Gods of Jade and Shadow. I love this book so much. Like, I know that people have already read Mexican Gothic by her, and they said it's pretty good. It's like a mixture of reviews about it. Some of them are good, but I've seen some bad ones too. But I really enjoyed this book. I love Cassiopeia and the god of death, like their little relationship they're going on. Like this, there was some romance in this book that I really liked, but it was a little bit hidden. Like they didn't want to confess their love pretty much for each other until like the very end. And I will say that they do not end up together due to the fact he's the god of death and she is still living, so there's no way that could possibly work. But I enjoyed the book so much. Like, it just made me want to know more, and I felt like I was in Tijuana, Baja California. I felt like I was in these locations where it took place. There was a few locations that they went to and I really enjoyed so much that I just want to visit there soon, but probably not anytime soon because of COVID. But anyways, love this book, and I provided it a 5 out of 5 stars for this read. And then last but not least, the last book, which I did a vlog for, and this is his sophomore book, his second book that he has written, and this book comes out, I remind you, this book comes out November the 10th. So literally, this is right here, The Fires of Vengeance by Evan Winter. Loved it so much. I did a vlog about it because it was like I did the vlog for his debut book, The Rage of Dragons, and I loved it that much. I will link both of my vlogs of both books up above if you want to get a chance to see those videos firsthand of my emotions and my reactions as I'm reading the books. And oh my gosh, loved how I loved everything about this book. The ending got me all confused. Like, I'm not confused, but I'm like, what? Like, these are y'all's enemies. This is the enemies y'all been trying to like train to fight for, and then they end up trying to be allies. But that's how it ended, and I'm like, oh my gosh, she just left me hanging. Like, Evan, come on. So literally, I want to read the third book like right now because I want to know. Like, I really want to know. But yeah, I gave this a 5 out of 5 stars, and I enjoyed it so much. Like, literally so much. This, you cannot, like, I promise you cannot sleep on the books right here by Evan Winter. Do not sleep on him, you guys. I promise you, these books are amazing. You will not get bored. Action-packed. It's literally, as it's stated with the first book, it's Gladiators meets Game of Thrones, you guys. Like, those are two, like, Gladiators is a hands down good movie that has received a lot of awards. And you have Game of Thrones, a TV series that has had a lot of awards. Now, I will tell you that I did not like the last season of Game of Thrones, so don't watch the last one. But the seasons prior to the last season, definitely watch because it's the shit. But anyways, I love this book. 5 out of 5 stars. But there you go, you guys. I have read a total of 5 books this month, and they were all amazing. I can't complain about any of them because it was that good. But there you go, you guys. This is all the books I read this month, and that is that. I hope you enjoyed my little video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Also, hit that subscribe button and that bell to be notified when I upload more videos in the future. But thank you so much for watching, you guys, and stay safe and stay healthy. See ya!